open shepherd is heart. Oh, baby. Wow, something just flew out of my mouth and went directly into the camera. It went like over, it like screamed over. It was like a comet. What I imagine a comet might look like if it was coming out of my mouth. I'm gonna see if I have a good enough camera. I don't think I do to be able to have caught that. And then if I can put it in some kind of slow motion, that'd be incredible. Let me see if I can find out what it was. Well, I'm glad it wasn't a tooth, but I also kind of wish that it was, for the sake of it being kind of an amazing shot. Now I feel like, and I've been getting some notices about this, is that people have been, Ika, there you are, I was just talking about you. Oh shit, she just ran away. People have been saying that there isn't enough cats in the video, and last night, which was kind of a stinker of a video, and the fact that I was like super kind of down, and but I fought through my, 1 second. I'm gonna get you! Come on! I'm gonna get you! I wanna get you! Let me get you! I got you! Yes! Here is my camera person, Ika! And if you hold her for more than a minute, she magically squeaks. Let's wait and see. Okay, while we're waiting for this, it's November 3rd, 2019. My name is Chris Bauer, and this is day 25 of the celery menu anticipation juice cleanse. And this is my camera person, Ika, who should, in just a moment or so, say hi in her own way. She, as you know, from those of you that watched all the videos so far, knows that we've had a little bit of creative differences about the tripod, and she has a tendency to be very aggressive. There she goes. Okay, I'm gonna let her down now. I know it's gonna disappoint you and the kids, but I'm gonna let her down now. But she is a sweetheart, and she's really good behind the camera. She makes really good suggestions. Okay, I want today's video to be like super upbeat. And so last night I was talking about, I read some like New York Times articles about how maybe celery juicing wasn't really as significant as as people purport it to be. And I was a little bit down about that because I'm very influenced by what I read. And I was just like, also just kind of feeling down about a lot of things. Not about this project, not about Cafe Neckbeard, not about the jobs I have, but just like it's like the end of as you go through the week, you're like plodding around, or maybe you're going this way. you're going that way. Whatever culture you're from, you're going in a direction. Maybe you're going this way, or it feels like a lot of us are just going that way. But the whatever angle, angle's not important. It's whatever. But it's like, man, the week gets harder and harder, and by the end of the week, you're like, oh man, I'm out of gas, and you're like, wait, no, I need the gas for the weekend, because the weekend I still have to work, because there's no such thing as a weekend for me. So it's like we work every day. Like, I don't know, there's that song, "Working for the Weekend," but what if there's no weekend? Like, what if that weekend's not coming? So what are you working for? Are you working for, maybe you get a day off on Tuesday or something like that? Like working for a Tuesday, which seems to be, I don't know, the traditional like Saturday, Sunday thing is just like not something that's really ever resonated with me. And I feel like I'm like, maybe I should be like regular or something like that. And I just heard last night, I went to, I decided to like use some of my negative energy and like burst through my beaver dam wall of negative timber and kind of go out. And I was talking to some people last night, and I heard about this thing called normcore fashion, which I never heard of before. And I think that I had participated in this when I was younger. I used to dress up like a regular person to freak out my friends. And they just wouldn't recognize me. And I was just a normal person. And so it would be, you'd walk into like Walgreens and you buy something, and then you expect the person to be like, whoa, I'm so freaked out by how normal you look. And then you realize that like, they don't know what you normally look like. So you look like a regular person. So you're trying to be aggressively normal in a way that's sort of intellectually weird. Like, it's just, I understand it, but it's also kind of confounding. But I guess that's kind of the point. You're like, I'm going to be pretentiously average with my fashion choices, but I guess what really matters is not what's on the outside, even though that's what we seem to be focusing on. It's what matters inside. And so I think I've never been concerned about fashion. I mean, you guys all see, and it's not to gender that, I apologize. Like, you know that you look at me around, I look like a slob. Like, I might even like appear to wear the same pants twice. Sometimes I am wearing the same pants twice. Other times I'm just have the same kind of pants, and I just didn't really think about it too much. But like, I've always considered myself to be like radical on the inside. And I feel like those people are like, are they radical on the inside? Anyway, I was talking to some people, and you know what? It's good for me to talk to people, because if I only talk to the camera in the video series, the less coherent I am, I've been told. But it's November 3rd. It is a sunny day. The weather report is that it's still kind of cold. It's probably in the 40s, maybe mid 40s. And the wind is blowing at a northeast clip. I'm just having a regular day so far. I woke up late. We fall back today. So it's November 3rd, 2019. We got an extra hour of sleep. For those of you that, I don't want to get political here. This isn't a politics video series. So we're going to save all the politics, because we don't have time for politics in this, because we're busy doing other stuff. Our life doesn't revolve around politics. I know somebody will say that politics is everything, and that if you try to say that you're like, not political, that means that like, what are you not living? Like, because life is politics and that's not like that. And it might be true. It might be true, but we don't have time for like weather and time politics right now. I don't know, the farmers have an opinion, and we respect the farmers. Like some of them anyway. Some of them deserve our respect. I don't really know any farmers. I wanted to possibly threaten a farmer. I've never threatened a farmer before. I'd like to be a normcore person, walk up to a farmer, and then threaten that farmer in a way that they would be like, what's this normal guy threatening me for? And what's he threatening me about? About my yield? Anyway, it's November 3rd, 2019. My name is Chris Bauer. I'm having a good day today. As you can see, I got some energy that's not negative energy. I don't need to excise it the way that I did yesterday. I don't need to jumpstart myself with celery juice like I did last night, which worked effectively, by the way. I'm just going to go about my normal day. It is about noon, so yesterday would have been 1, so we're off to a late start, but we have about 17 or 18 hours of work to do in about 12. So we're gonna have to be speeded up. And I don't think celery juice, I just wanna have a disclaimer here. Celery juice isn't caffeinated. And I don't put anything in my celery juice, it's pure celery juice. I tried to actually show a video today where I'm actually gonna be pouring the juice from the juicer box into the thing. So you know that I'm not like amping up my juice and anything else like that to get this kind of energy. Because people have been writing me letters and going like, where do you get all that energy? Is it all from the juice? And you're like, no, it's not that kind of juice. It's natural juice, and the energy is being provided by, that's a combination. It's me and the juice collaborating, and I've been wanting to collaborate. Hey, Ika, no, I'm happy with the angle. I think the angle's really good. Do you all want to see her one more time? Let me see if I can get her. She's kind of squirrely. Hey, come here. Come here. I'm gonna get you. Come here. Come here. Man, she is fast. And she hops like a bunny. And if you see, she doesn't have a tail, but that's how she was bred. So she was bred to be kind of a little bit of a monster, but she's not. She's really cute. All right, she's gonna join me today for the celery juicing. Day 25, November 3rd, 2019. Let's take it on. Oh, it's chunky. Man, Ika, are you ever gonna leave the set? You're gonna stay there forever? Kind of incredible. I can't get you to stay anywhere. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go for a bit, and I guess you can hang out here and I'll see how long you stay. Because this is crazy. It's already been like 4 minutes. Get our lunch ready, okay?